Good morning. Oh my goodness, good morning. I'm always trying to work this camera angle there, sweeties. Oh my gosh. Every day is a new day of trying to rig it up so we can work together. Sweeties, I gotta tell you, we are miracles. The works that we create together are miracles. The fact that we can connect it all is a huge miracle. But this camera angle that I'm trying right now, not a miracle. Kind of tragic. And I'm working on this. So you hold tight. This is worth it. In some years from now, you're going to look back and say, oh my gosh, I remember when. I just can't reach the tripod. Ah, there we go. That is so much better. And this is so much better. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. This is so much better. All right, good. Quick audio check because I want to make sure that you can hear me because it looks like I'm not muted, but every day we're working on it just a little bit more. And when we look back and say, I remember when, we'll be smiling when we do because the miracles that we can create together intuitively, yeah, that's there all the time. The technical stuff, that's the big miracle for me. So I just want to make sure you can hear me. Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. Thank you so much. Good. Here we go. Okay. Oh, thank you for that compliment on the lighting. That's one of the most challenging things for me. Like, I love the camera, but the lighting is really challenging for me. And it's something I just absolutely treasure and worship. So, because of my wild and free, deep knowing that tarot today at 9 a.m. Pacific weekdays, it has to be. It has to be. And believe me, I got plenty going on, but that is such a deep, deep call for me to create this every day. There's no way you're going to miss out on seeing the way this goes down. There's just no way. So today you catch me momming around. I've got a really, really busy day. So we're going to keep our broadcast pretty brief. And it looks like somebody, thank you so much, Ray. I just love you so much. Thank you for those beautiful heart eyes. I'll pull a card for you in a minute. I made sure to get the tags together where you know exactly how this works. So I can pull individual cards for you with your sweet and kind donations in the chat. And I'll do that before tarot scopes each day. And that today I'm going to do my best to keep this in that delicious, brief format that all of us know that I'm working my way towards in order to keep this a sustainable enactment, right? This is Tarot a Go-Go on Tarot Today. It's meant to be here for you when you need that knowledge, wisdom, guidance, peer review, loving response, and connection. And I'm thrilled and happy to do this for you. Because of that funky camera angle, you got to see a little bit more to it. You get to see me in my little workout capris, and you get to see that I'm summoning the power and strength of fennel seeds and some nice salt for protection. I am so happy you're here. And if you need me for that one-on-one personal card, you know how to do it. It's pinned up in the chat and tagged. You can see exactly how it needs to go. One thing that's really important to me is that you know that every single video that I create is a candle service for all the folks that are here right now, the folks that visit later. And then when it continues on past the broadcast, past the time where you can see this video, the candle service that's lit from this match, which I strike in total solemn reverence to alert our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. When this candle burns bright past the time that you can see it, it's a candle service for everybody that subscribes to the channel, that likes the video, that chats in the chat, that holds a flame for the works that I'm creating over here. I'm so honored, so happy. And you're a miracle. The space that we're able to hold for one another is miraculous. It's real. And I spent a lot of time in the last couple of days looking at what this is. Working really hard in my bedroom, working really hard, listening to my kids and staying in touch with them, and they're working in their bedrooms in this time. And in the last couple of days, the swallows that nested in my front yard last year at this exact time in a little birdhouse that's the shape of a vintage trailer that we received from friends that are broken apart now. They're no longer married to each other. We've had this little trailer birdhouse for years in our front yard. And last year at this really beginning of these times that we know a lot more about now, but still have an uncertainty to them, these sparrows, did I call them swallows? They were sparrows that came and nested in that birdhouse finally last year while I was kind of going through stuff in this bedroom. In the last couple of days, they came back. So we have this sparrows. They're really loud. You'll probably be able to hear their bird song. They almost like a screech, really super loud bird song. Signal when anything happens. And, I got to come to my house. It's street sweeper day today. So there's a lot of activity in the front yard. They yell at us. It's their house. And so nature has returned in such a big way right now. And we're connected to different ways, different miraculous things that have probably always been in place, but had to push out around us and not be seen because of our audacity in how we claim space as earthlings, as humans. And so I don't know, I'm just in a place where I've been able to take a longer view of the works that we've created together since last year. And I can see it over here because it shows in views and it shows in minutes and it shows in subscribers. And we've experienced it all together right out loud live stream, which is really, really different. I'm in a world where things are very, very curated. Thank you so much for your kindness, Andrea. Oh my gosh, I think it says Andrea. I'm going to put on my glasses in a second. I'm so happy to pull a card for you in just a second. But, our culture, folks like me, professional tarot readers, have been sucked into the capitalist enactment of this work as well. Folks that do esoteric works and arts for their living have been sucked into creating really super curated things or hiring folks to create really curated things. And I don't know, is authenticity and is spontaneity a curation? It has to be, because it's what's happening over here in this nest, right? I've always called it my nest, and I've always said it's ours. And I'm blown away that we continue to be here for each other and that we continue to take care of one another through all of this. I made a bunch of playlists on the channel, so if you'd like to go back and watch my first 5 vlogs, they're set aside in a playlist called Witch Vlog, and you can kind of see us go into the pandemic from week 1. And you can see how I'm hanging on for dear life to creating these live stream enactments for us. I also have like 10 ASMR videos over there. So if you need the soothing voice that I love to provide, those are freestanding videos. I've said this from the very beginning. I don't know how much I'm going to be holding on to showing these live streams. So there's playlists for things that you can just scoop up and enjoy behind the scenes. They're here for you, and it's definitely the spirit that I started my channel with. Quickly, it became these spontaneous, wild-tongue live stream enactments. And who would have known that we would have gone into a pandemic like this? I just feel like here we are, it's Tarot Tuesday. Tuesday is ruled by the planet Mars, which can be a really aggressive thing. It's a very out thing. So I just want to state very clearly, you're a miracle in my life. And I know I'm a miracle in your life. What we're doing over here is different and bold in the way that it's consistent. And I honor our presence here. Let's get it on. Tarot Go-Go, Tarot Today is ready to rock. And I see some stuff in the chat. I'll be glimpsing over at that. And then we'll jump right into our Tarotscopes because, babes, there's so much going on behind the scenes with my second print run of Moon Baby Magic Tarot. Know this, like what I say, I mean. I am making Moon Baby Magic Tarot 3 times. This is the second time. There's about 50 decks left. And then that's wrapped up and they will not be shipped out for that third print run till the autumn. And then that's it. That's it. So this isn't like a FOMO situation. It's a reality situation. I'm a person in a body. I don't talk about it a lot, but I'm a person that has degenerative joint disease. If you're new here, then you don't know this, but I got a hip replacement in December 2019. So I went into 2020 having relearned how to walk and walking with a cane. And bam, we kicked off. What was this weird little flu that we heard about that was highly contagious? We were all sort of moving into this sort of dreamy state last Pisces season, right? Where all of a sudden our life was changing. Well, I had already been going through some pretty intense changes that were keeping me homebound. And so I just think all of it's such a miracle that we're here together. So I want to remind you, the moon is in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. We're in Pisces season. Water, water everywhere. Stay hydrated. Keep centering your body's experience. Show up any way you are right then, including in your mom gear. Do you like this? Is my trying to really, really rock and roll on shipping of that second print run of Moon Baby Magic Tarot. I'm so excited about it. We have taken on a further enactment of the manufacturing of the works that we're shipping out, and I'm so, so excited about it. I'm excited about it because I don't have any tarot readings available. I don't have the ability to do one-on-one work except for here with Tarot Today, and maybe some tarot gets thrown on our Friday broadcast, which is a little bit of a longer form. Moon Baby Magic Tarot is the affordable way to get a reading from me because it's my unique keywords that are on each card and my unique way of bringing you into the sensuousness of your intuition, that you enter the intuitive space in your body. And that's through your senses. It's sensuous. It's a sensuous enactment. And so, yeah, that's a lot more affordable than getting a reading from me that you can't even get right now anyways. I had a couple of people kind of break through the fourth wall, like in a movie, that looked directly at me and went, I know you don't have any readings, but can I have a reading? So we're working it through. But if for the foreseeable future, I don't picture myself doing one-to-one tarot sessions, and they're $333. So a $56 second print run of Moon Baby Magic Tarot is the best way to have a piece of my extremely seasoned, decades old professional tarot reading, dialect, practice, and art spell. And so that's it. You know, that's the commercial. Let's get into it. Okay, sweetie. So I want to just make sure that I'm able to center myself on cam. And you know how I like to do these days. I like to have our candle service burning where you can see it. Right by my oracle portal. I just love it so much. It is changing me. I can't. And so now I want to let you know that Aventurine Forest has created some of the oracle portals that you can actually purchase from them. And when you purchase from them, it's a mutual aid enactment as well. They give a portion of the oracle portal to charity. Go and check them out for all the divine details. I've left the Unbox With Me video details up, and that video is still live. And I will put it in the description of this video so you can see. But that's my oracle portal back there, and it's just informing me of how to sort of be in this dreamy place, with my intuition, in this collaborative dance with my body and the energies of my spirit guides and presence of, the collaboration going on under my roof too, with growing teenagers and my sweetie. So that Oracle portal's really helping me a lot. It's making it really fun too, because there's something really tactile and delicious about it. It's got like 3D qualities to it. Some of the things pop out and there's texture changes, and I just want to touch it, and it makes me smile, and it also makes me think. And I just love it. It's like a window to my future self, and I love it so, so much. So thank you, Renee. I'm going to take a little peek and say hello here. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be throwing some tarot today. So Gwendolyn's getting a card. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi, Renee. You just popped right before my eyes in my favorite color, green. Oh, I love a little freaky horn. Are those two buddies together? Am I the tall yellow freaky horn? And then there's a little baby green toot toot down there too. Thank you so, so much. Yes. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you so, so much, Renee. Hello. I'm actually like feeling this side view. This is a happy accident. So when you were a teenager, when your clasp made it to the front, did you kiss it and make a wish? We did, and I do, and I just did. So there we go. I like a side view. Yeah, you feeling it? Hi, Cassandra. Love you so, so much. Oh, thank you so, so much. Yes. Yeah. So Gwendolyn, thank you so much for the heart eyes. Yes. Looking like Greece is the word, with a top knot and some heart glasses. Hi, Juliana. Oh, thank you. This is my Mystic Mondays hat. I bought it from Grace Duong when they hired me to work at BeautyCon LA in the summer of 2019. And ooh, I was on the last bits of that right hip, Juliana. I don't know if we were connected all the way back then, but this is part of the Mystic Mondays merch, and look how cute it is. Moon phase realness. Grace is such a great designer, such a cool artist. I got so much great merch. I got a really cool t-shirt and this hat and all the things. I pretty much spent the money that they hired me to throw tarot in their cool tarot bubble. Did you see that? It was so cool. They had literally an inflatable bubble that I was one-on-one with each person that I read for. That was a wild and woolly crew. You know, I'm a hairdresser, right, Juliana? So those are my people times two. Folks in the beauty business showing up for their intuition. That is my complete and total Moon Baby Royale. Okay, sweetie. So saying hello to Stephanie Mamalia. I'll be pulling a card for you. Thank you so much for your kind contribution and your beautiful praxis. I love that you brought me into my Chiron realness. I received a reading from Mamalia at the last Witches Confluence, and I just intuitively knew I needed to get a reading from them, and the love that was made in that session was so special. And the Chiron in my chart jumping out and teaching me so much about my wounded healerness. Oh, you've given me such knowledge and wisdom to speak from about the way that my trauma is my truth and my power. So thank you for that, Stephanie. Love you so much. Hello, Jonathan. Yes, hello. It's good to see you. Am I having an incandescent day of wonderment? TBH, I really, truly am. And I don't know if you're new here. I'm sorry that I don't have that in like the front of my brain, but I love that you're coming in Tarot Tuesday talking about incandescent wonderment. Yes, I am. And I'm going to pull you a card. That blue speaks to that throat chakra where we speak our truth. So I've got some truth for you in just a second, sweetheart. Hello, Brielle. I'll pull a card for you in just a minute. Yes, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being so kind to one another. And Andrea, I'm pulling a card for you in just a moment. Are you saying fashion witch to this witch, Claire? Love you so much. Oh my gosh. Is everyone enjoying Twigs and Sprouts works of tarot and dreaminess. They also work with the Mystic Mondays deck, and the way that they feel, it feels in my body, that Capricorn awesomeness of twigs and sprouts. That's Claire Noonan on the screen there. And I frequently repost, when I can have the sacred time, all the works that they create with Moon Baby Magic Tarot. You're incredible. Your practice is so glorious, and you're on fire right now, Claire. Loving you so, so much. Thank you so, so much. Yes, okay. So Jonathan also says, transcendent day of unceasing beauty and iridescent wonderment. Oh, Jonathan, I'm so tickled. Those are all my just trigger words of real sensuous happiness. Thank you so much. All right, sweethearts, I'm saying hey to Kel. I love you. I love seeing you here. And let's get it on. I'm going to take it from the top, and we're going to begin with Ray. I want to shuffle. I'm feeling the aggressiveness, the staccato, the masculine they energy of my body. And I'm feeling like I want to riffle shuff for a second. Shuffle here, sweetie. So it'll be a little bit louder in the mic, and enjoy it. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I really, 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 really suck at riffle shuffling. Thank goodness I didn't riffle it all back into the deck, because I forgot to turn one of the stacks the other way. So you can see what a high femme I am in my she-they-ness. I didn't really get my aggro down. I jumped, and now I have to be exposed in my inexperience with riffle shuffling. Okay, now I have it set up right. Here we go, cuties. I didn't set it up correctly. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're good. The backs are out. I had one back out and one face. There we go. Pretty. I love it. I feel like doing it 3 times. Bear with me. Deal with it. There we go. Tarot Tuesday with that Martian aggression. Bring it on. Oh, do I have a couple of backwards cards? We're going to consider these cards to be jumpers. We've got 3 cards that were backwards in the deck. We've got the reversed Ace of Waves, the keyword's conception, that's reversed. We've got the 10 of Waves, keyword birth, and we've got the 5 of caves, keyword is isolation. So we're really being reborn in this water era, this Pisces season era, sweeties. I'm feeling it. And we've also got our page of lasers out to honor the incredible Rashunda Tramble of Stay Woke Tarot. I think that I found that this is the best way to do it. There we go. Their card of the day is on my forward feed on Instagram. And it's incredible what they create with their Twitter card of the day. And Moon Baby Magic Tarot will be with them for another few days, because it's been one of the decks that they're using this month, and it's been amazing and life-changing, and I love you so much, Rash. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful evening in Zurich, and I just adore you. I feel like I'm one step closer to being fully and completely with you in Zurich with my little deck in your living room. Yeah, their card of the day talks about the radical change needed in Texas as an example of the radical perspective change we need in the world. Like Jonathan talked about, the incandescent, the iridescent, the fire change that's needed completely in our world right now. So thank you for this card, Rash. It's also getting shuffled back in. Right, so we are going to riffle shuffle 2 more times, honeys, to make it real. And this is it. You get to see me in my mom about town shipping costume. You get to see me in my not being a very great riffle shuffler. I'm an overhand shuffler. Remember that this witch I read exclusively with round tarot forever, so I've always been an overhand shuffler. All right, and now we'll do my favored overhand shuffling. as we prepare to break the deck into 3, as is tarot tradition, and back into 1. There's our candle service burning bright over there. And Ray, my love, this one's for you, right off the top. All right, that's what's happening. You've got the reversed 5 of lasers. Disenchanted is the key word for the 5 of lasers. The 5 of lasers, when it's reversed like this, the word is accord. Accord is an agreement. It's kind of like a truce, but a little bit more formal. It's like a document now that's coming to an understanding. It's really all hands on deck right now. There's nothing more important than this accord right now. Accord is finding a way to peace through challenges. This orange and red field, it's everything. It's creativity, it's sexuality, it's love, endurance, confidence. Everything's very bold right now. So the thing to do is to use your hands, not to throw hands, but to softly smooth the hackles, right? Coming to this accord. That's your position in this, to smooth the hackles, to come to an accord rather than a heavy sort of contract based on disenchantment. It's hard. It's ultimate adulting. It's very serious, grown ass things. And good luck. And I love you. Wow, we're doing this. All right, sweetie. And now we're with Andrea. And thank you for your cute emojis. I love a mushroom. I love that. Is that a portal? Hi. Oh, I'm wondering if that's Juniper. Does Juniper want to say hi? This is Juniper's relaxation time of the day. Jonathan, do you know Juniper? Yes, a baby Sita. This is our baby Juniper. I love you so much. I didn't get to sleep with Juniper last night. We literally fight over her every single night. She was with Big Boone last night. She had a sleepover with Brother. She's so beautiful. She's so relaxed. This is when Juniper likes to have her nice morning relaxation time. Oh, yes, a baby. Just somebody's getting very large. I love you so much. Mwah. I love you. Black whiskers. In my next life, I'm ordering black whiskers. I want black whiskers. That's just too beautiful. Okay, so Andrea, I wanted to take a quick little peek and I wanted to see what you've given me here, sweetie. Is that a sprout and a mushroom and a star and a heart? I feel like that could be your family. And let's pull you apart, okay? It's a very like feelings set of emojis. Thank you for that. This is the King of Lasers. Now we've got fire ×2 on my ridiculously over-processed, over-curated, over-explained, over-shuffled deck. So I'm paying attention, and I hope you are too, because really your family, your core, your circle, whatever that looks like, can be called a family. That circle, that first circle of loves, they're looking to you for guidance. They're looking to you for the way through this where they don't crash on the rocks and burn, right? So it's time for you to really be very creative in how you beckon them, because some of them maybe can't even admit that they need you. They can't see it, or they're so without maturity. Maybe they're young, so they can't know the challenges that we have as the leader. So you have to be really creative about the way you beckon everyone to keep their eyes on you for the way through so they don't crash and burn on the rocks. I know you got this. You'll be encountering all of the ways that you are broken as you have concern for each one of them. Remember those concerns that come up? That's about the ways that you need to be healed. So you get to be healing yourself while you're beckoning all eyes on you to be the leader to pull people through. right? What an honor that you get to heal yourself while you're guiding your circle through. Uh, this is a time to really communicate very, very clearly. Look over here, look over here, look over here. And communicate really clearly to your inner child. Look up here, look up here. You can trust me. I'm going to play, I'm going to nourish, and I'm going to listen to you. Lots of journaling right now, hon. Thank you so much for being here today. It's such an honor. Okay, it looks like we're moving to Brielle now. Here we go, Brielle. 5 of Waves. This happened yesterday. 2 5s coming into our readings. 5 of Waves. The keyword is grieve. This full moon that's coming right up in just a few days is here to kind of shine a light and show you what you need to move around so you have more comfort when you're in pain. It's time for you to find comfort in the way your pain is your teacher. And remember that your spirit guides are here for you. So pray, pray, pray. But honestly, when we pull waves, everybody knows we drink together as a coven. So please raise your glass, everybody. I trust that you've got something lovely to drink. For me, it is literally pure spring water today. I'm just feeling that Cancer Pisces realness. Gorgeous. 2 more coming. Oh, so happy. What would I do without my simple swallow spell? So, Brielle, I hope that this is resonant for you. That when the full moon comes up, to not blow you out of the water, really look at all the things in your life that you've endured as your teacher, as your lover, as that delicious, heartbreaking rendition of a song, as your oceans of emotions are activated by the full moon. Really take the time to listen and hear and be with your feelings. They don't have to be documented. It's helpful. Really, honestly, you can go back and re-listen to this in the broadcast for now, but eventually I think I'm going to scrub all the live streams. So they'll be tucked away as a love letter to my kids for when I return to the earth. If I have the luck and the honor and the privilege of going before them. So know this reading and the words that are just for you, they're here for a while. I think Tarot Today will be here for a longer while than our Friday live streams. So you might want to go back and sort of capture your reading. And thank you so much for being here, Brielle. It's so nice to have you. And it's Jonathan's turn. Jonathan of the gorgeous poetry today. Thank you so, so much. I just want to make sure that I'm able to look at this clearly. Jonathan, wonderment, transcendence, incandescence. Wow. This one's for you, sweetie. Okay, it's a deeper pull right here. See this? It's a deeper pull. It's the Hermit card. The Hermit card with the keyword wise one, which is so you right now, sweetheart. Oh my goodness, you've given me so much. So much. Your donation is so kindly accepted, and you've given me so much. And now protect that knowledge and wisdom that you have. Collaborate with the fairies. This is a juniper tree that I have on this card, collaged beneath the really tender light of the waxing crescent moon. The waxing crescent moon keywords are protect and nurture. So this is time for you to really lay out a beautiful altar with offerings to your spirit guides, your ancestors, heavily with this blue field here, this kind of crepuscular field. Do you love that word, crepuscule? Crepuscule is that tender light of around twilight. And I learned that word from the Thelonious Monk song Crepuscule with Nellie. And I saw it in the beautiful film Straight No Chaser, which is a gorgeous vintage film. Keep things quiet right now, Jonathan. Be with the art that you adore. Lay out a gorgeous over-the-top altar for your ancestors. Make it aqueous in nature, water-based for Pisces season, for this Cancer moon. Collaborate with the fairies that love to be by a little messy, muddy puddle of water. So if you have the ability to have an outside space, literally, even if it's a single potted plant outside your door, put a little dish of water in it and make sure it's not too perfect. Have some dead leaves around it. And if you have the ability to find some juniper berries, place some juniper berries to summon the fairies, and collaborate with the fairies that know your ancestors through water, and ask them to come to you and give you knowledge, wisdom, guidance. This is a very fun, trippy, incandescent, transcendent wonderment reading. And I'm so honored to have you here. You're a huge blessing. Get your sweetness underneath the tree ASAP. And have a wonderful day, Jonathan. Thank you so much. All right. After Jonathan, I think we've got Mamalier Stephanie Schaefer here. Please remind me if you feel it, Renee, for me to, or you can add it to the chat, a link to the unboxing video to show your Oracle portal. It will help trigger and remind me to place the link for the unboxing inside of the description of this video for today, okay? It just jumped into my brain. So Stephanie, here we go. High-fiving. Mama to mama here. Here we go. It's good to see you. I thought about you yesterday. It's really nice to have you here, honey. From one wounded healer to the next, you've got the Queen of Blades. The Queen of Blades. Keyword is lucidity. The key word is lucidity when it's upright, but it's not upright. Our queen has a key word that's bitter when she's going into the depths, which we have to go to. You're not doing it wrong when it hurts. You're not doing it wrong when you encounter that bitter pill of the downbeat of life. Mamalier, Stephanie. Steph, when things turn upside down, it's when we're in the bottom of the pond, you know, that muddy space, that primordial ooze where the lotus flower is born. That's where the goods are, in that bitter place, the bottom of the barrel. And of course, we have to be there. This is the second half of spring where the second half of winter where we bounce off the bottom to reach up for the top. We need momentum to do it. Bitterness is part of it, right? So when this card is upright, it's the waxing crescent moon phase, right? But when it's reversed, it's the waning crescent moon phase where we do our manifesting spells. So that bitterness, let it trigger you to get your booty to your spell work, right? Get your booty to your spell work and truly vision, because remember, Queen of Blades, that's AKA the Queen of Swords. They use that wisdom that they have in their psychic ability and how they surround themselves with what they read and intake with their visual field, what they hear. It's everything that floats on air, everything in the direction of east, the dawn of new ideas. You are in a planning mode, and let that bitterness remind you to get your booty to your spell work. A lot going on this card. Very happy to read for you today. Let me just hold that up so you can see it better. There we go. Love you, Steph. So much fun. All right, honey. So it looks like Gwendolyn is next. This one's for you, Top Knot Heart Eyes. This is the reversed Eight of Blades. The Eight of Blades keyword, when it's reversed, is airy. I love that top knot and the glasses, heart eyes, are very funny and sweet and like I say this with love and reverence. It's like flipping the idea of dumb blonde on its heels, right? And turning things upside down and keeping it light rather than feeling like you have to work harder and be more sort of like in worship mode all the time for what you want, need. This is time to be funny and wacky with it. Keep it really loose. Create spaciousness, which means rest. It means fun. It means play. Create spaciousness in your life right now. Epically important. I know that this is helpful for you. So, right, when this card is upright, it's the waxing gibbous moon phase right before the full moon, the moon that we're in right now. Well, when it's reversed, it's the waning gibbous moon phase where we release our expectations, right? So that's how you're going to create that spaciousness, is by offloading your expectations, editing out that inner critic voice. And I know this is helpful for you, Gwendolyn. Thank you for your kind donation, sweetheart. I'm just going to take a peek here. It looks like I'm so lucky today. I get to pull a card for Renee, and then we're going to jump straight on into our Tarotscopes after that because I got to go. I got things to do. 10 of Blades, disillusion. Powerful in the way that I just... I'm going to try something different. I'm going to open a little bit more light into the subject because I feel like this color is really hugely important. It looks kind of too yellow in this artificial light. So everybody, I got to unfold. You got to see me in my mama workout capris. Please stand by. I will keep chatting with you as I go. Pardon me. Maybe I can be crafty and show you your card from afar. There we go. Renee, oh, that's a bit better. This is a really true chartreuse, and chartreuse is an edible color. It's those green curries. It's things that are from spice complex that are far away. The literal only way through what you're going through right now of intense disillusionment is with utilizing the gravity of letting go. One of these days, I'm going to be able to tell the story of all these collages. Right now, it has to be live stream. So you got to let go of the tool of piercing through to get to the other side. You got to let it go and trust that the weight of your words, the weight of your presence will do the cutting work, right? A really great way to get out of your head in this way is to literally use your hands for art and use your hands for feeding yourself. Green curry. Dang, that sounds good. Feed yourself, nourish yourself. It's epically important. Really take care of the contracts around you right now. It's a big deal. And sort of, release expectations is something that's so complex for you because developing a voice, developing standards, creating boundaries is survival for you. Letting go, it's going to look different than this idea that letting go means that you're letting somebody else call the shots. Hell no. Letting go just means releasing your musculature so this work can travel where it needs to go, honey. Let go and trust that when you slough off and release, that the work will go where it needs to go. It's weighted plenty. You just need to relax your body now. This is about nourishing your body and relaxing your body so you can sort of get some distance now. and feed yourself. Green curry, yum. That's for you. Oh, so much fun. All right, sweethearts, I'm just going to take a quick little peek and we're going to jump right in. I want to see this message from, it looks like Renee had something to say, and maybe Jonathan. Am I wrong? Did I see something pop up? Oh, yes, lovely. I'll look at all this later. Oh, lovely. I want green curry so badly with you right now, Renee. Oh, you have green curry paste in the fridge. Phenomenal. Sounds fabulous. We got really into coconut cream with the recipe from my workshop, the Sensuous Transfiguration Through Pleasure Magic workshop. One of the ingredients was coconut cream, which is different than coconut milk, and we had leftovers of it. So Faye created a beautiful vegetable curry the other day that was not green like this at all. I don't know where that came from, but we utilized coconut cream. So luscious things are calling you right now, Renee, big time. Okay, sweeties, Tarotscopes, here we go. Aries, you've got the reversed Knight of Lasers. The reversed Knight of Lasers. The key word is diffuse. So you need to utilize your power of speech and speaking right now to diffuse an argument and to sort of disengage some warring factions, even within yourself. Remember that knights are here to be helpers. You're called upon right now to be a helper. This is a time for you to, there's a really important word that I'm looking for. Hang on one second. I've got it because I say it all the time around here. It's not diffuse. It's a different D word. I'm literally going to ask one of my kids in a second, but I hear French in the other room, so I know that they're in class right now. De-escalate. That's your job, Aries. You need to de-escalate the situation right now. There, I found it. Okay, sweethearts. Now, Taurus, this one's for you. You've got the world reversed. The world reversed. The key word for the world reversed is detour. Your moon phase goes from the waning gibbous moon to the waxing gibbous moon when we're reversed like this. The key word is detour. So you've got to move some things around to get the flow enacted, Taurus, or else it's just going to be a lot of extra weight that keeps you grounded, which is always awesome, but we don't want to be so grounded that we drown in Pisces season, right? So this is about you taking that little detour to make an adjustment here, switch back, make an adjustment there, another switch back, adjustment. That takes a lot of rest. So it does happen in slow motion. And I know that you can make those adjustments and listen to your body at the same time, because that's the only way to get through this. This isn't about pushing. It's about paying epic attention to yourself. Your pleasures will show you when you're ready to pop back in for the next switchback, okay? You can do it. Lovely. Okay, Gemini, you adorable creature. Oh my goodness, the bottom of the deck is calling. Here we go. Emprex, loving it so, so much. Emprex keyword is sensuous. So Gemini, you're through this kind of tangle of the difficulty of it, and now it's time to take it out on your body. Just love yourself. Be your biggest fan. It's your number one duty today to be your biggest fan and really tell your spirit guides how stoked you are on your body, how stoked you are in your ideas, how thrilled you are with the way you've navigated things, how happy you are. And when you start to say in comparison to someone else, then you know it's time to track back to your body. This has to be about your sensuality, how everything moves through your senses, how your brain is functioning, how your nervous system is functioning, how your flesh feels. Make sure all of that is completely featured and focused on right now. How lovely. Yay, Gemini. All right, here we go, Cancer. The top. The reverse 9 of waves. Waves, everybody drinks. Here we go. Come to me anytime you want and come to me often. Come to me to be hydrated. One more. Gorgeous. So precious Cancer, whom I adore, my savior. The keyword on this card is disappointment. So focus on mitigating the ways that disappointment works through your life just this week, right? So when things come up and someone reflects back to you that they're disappointed in you, remember that you can gently navigate from side to side and show them the ways that what you're presenting them benefits them, right? Just because it's not an instant yes, manifestation, yay, doesn't mean you can't navigate and create it exactly as you intended. So if disappointment shows up in your doings right now, particularly work, remember to just keep showing them two things: features and benefits. Features and benefits. What's in it for them? You've thought it through. Keep presenting it. Find a new language every time you present it. And you got this, Cancer. What a great card for you. What a great position for you. I'm going to go further. It's the new moon. Time to initiate new ideas. They need this. Just keep showing them those two things, the features and benefits. All right. Leo, here we go. Off the top. All right. The devil. Keyword control. I love this for you. The devil is powerful because the devil asks you to really mean what you say and say what you mean and ask for what you want, beckon and call in exactly what you're developing. Do things that create balance in your life, like literally things that make you kind of like be in your body. This is a super physical card. No doubt about it. Capricorn is just the card of the devil. That's a body card because that's an earth sign. And Leo, take a page from the Capricorn book and feel so good and powerful and strong in your body. I recommend a bike ride. I recommend Pilates. I recommend getting on one of those Bosu balls where you have to develop your balance. I recommend a hula hoop. Any way that you can be in collaboration with creating balance in your life from side to side. Hip shimmying dances. The way that you're going to get to where you want to be from where you've been, which is tough stuff. No doubt about it. You've been through tough stuff. It's physical. Make yourself laugh, lose control. And in that place, you're going to just enjoy being in a body, right? It's not all goals. It's literally just being kind of meat and bone in the world. And do it. Lose control to have yourself, give yourself to yourself. Love it. Fun. Virgo. Love it. Another 5, the 5 of blades reversed. The 5 of blades reversed. The key word is acceptance. And Virgo. There's a kind of long-suffering quality to acceptance from trauma. Remember this new moon. I love this card so much for being so gold and so black, right? And so cutting. No doubt about it. Everything you've been through that you consider to be trauma is your power. The way that you accept it can be very dramatic and long-suffering, and believe in that. It's gorgeous, it's watchable, it's heavenly. And Virgo, write it out, like write, longhand, write it out. Let your trauma guide you in the story that you're creating of who you are in the world. Love it. Okay, Libra time. always welcome here. Who doesn't love themselves in this space? This is what we're doing here. Queen of Waves. Everybody drink. I get the Queen of Waves today. I'm so excited. Y'all know that I'm a Libra sun. I take it serious. I'm the daughter of a very, very gregarious Libra sun who's like 5'5" to my 5'9". And I'm mother to a really beautiful, fabulous Libra sun. So Libra gets a lot of love over here. Even when we get kicked around, we weather it well. The Queen of Waves reminds us, Libra, that's Libra's sun, moon, and rising, to take that deep dive to your inner life and trust and believe it, right? Trust and believe it. This waning gibbous moon phase reminds you that you gotta keep letting go. Keep letting go of the stories that you tell others that aren't in alignment of the depths that you're called to. You're called to depths that could look messy on the way down. And not just, and that's okay. And that's what's needed. You got to just offload the weight or you're not going to be able to fly free and float freely. Kind of believe in your own dramatic heaviness. It's powerful. It's important. It's you. Fun times, Libra. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Okay, a little deeper. All right, little fumble, a little deeper. 8 of Waves, fantasize. You know, 8s are funny. 8s are heavy-duty development. 8s are, well, first of all, waves, so hydrate, my loves. And the 3rd, for good measure. The 8s are really sort of like reminding us of how we're spiraling and looping and always seeing ourselves in an orbit, which means, yeah, every so often we get to see the back side of us, the front side of us, the forward-facing sides of us, the parts of us that are our silhouette, our side view, our peripheral vision. But yet we're a little bit deeper into our story each time. You gotta be there for your feelings in this season right now, Scorpio. Enjoy this super water moon and super water sun, right? Pisces season with a Cancer moon today. Make time to space out. I said it to you yesterday. I'm saying it again today. You got this and enjoy it because like sometimes you have to do the work. Well, right now you have to do the spaciness. Right now, you have to do the sort of like dreams of the future, right? The moon phase is the waning crescent moon phase where we do our manifesting spells. It's a great time for that right now. It has to be based on what makes you feel good. And you got this. Okay. After Scorpio, we're going to move on to Saggy right off the top. Let's go, Sag. This is the reversed strength card. The reversed strength card is decorated with the new moon, and it doesn't show very well in this light. What if I turn this down? Let me try. We're going to do stuff on camera. No. Bang. I feel like this is worth it, so bear with me. No. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's so worth it to fiddle around with this production. So, sweeties, this decor, I'll show it to you upright, Saggy, shows the parent and baby laying on a huge selenite log, restoring their energy, cleansing their physical body, and beginning again. This is a time right now when we're reversed where there's uncertainty in your family structure. And it's time for you to recognize your role in that uncertainty, and that little you is craving to know how this story is going to turn out. And you've got to really develop a plan now to create some certainty in your family story. Lovely. So Capricorn, this one's for you. The Fool, you luck. Did you get this card yesterday? I love this. Another new moon showing up. When we're so close to a full moon, we're heavily waxing now towards our full moon. And all these new moons are showing up. I think there's a lot of feelings right now, sweethearts. Capricorn, you got to make the wildest choice, the one that's best for the sweetness of the optimistic you that's inside. I mean, that's it. That is a simple reading for you today. It's important, right? Lay the burdens down of being logical and be wild and true to your baby self. It's really important. And now Aquarius. The Page of Blades, fascination is the key word. I love, love, love this strange gradient. It's kind of yellow and starts the beginning of the green story. It's when we go from the mind to the body in Moon Baby Magic Tarot. This is a flying squirrel that's adapted to look a lot like a bat, but it's a flying squirrel, sweeties. This is the keyword fascination, which reminds you to keep your learning style fresh and true to yourself. Fresh and true to yourself. So you really need to cut off anybody that's telling you you're doing it wrong. And maybe if you're in school and you're struggling with one of the forms of education in the syllabus, to reach out to your professor and tell them, you're struggling with this. Here's an innovation. Let's try that. Right? Come with 3 ideas to your professor or anybody else that's your teacher and say, I learn a little bit better this way, or this way. Is it possible to modify? They're going to say yes. Make sure that you're working with the things that keep you fresh and fascinated. Oh, what a great card for you, Aquarius. And finally, Pisces. Lovely. The Moon. Oh, the moon is so, so, so special right now. It's the card that's in my community tab here on YouTube. It really matters if you interact with other areas of my channel and my page. So maybe go up and give that a like. It's the precious and amazing Rashunda Tramble of Stay Woke Tarot, who's the resident reader at the Numinous this month and is utilizing Moon Baby Magic Tarot this month as well. I literally don't know how they do it all. Their read for the moon card is a video that's on my community tab right now. I literally am blown out of the water at this moment that this is the card that we pulled for Pisces. Spontaneously, with the card directly in front of you. You saw the impossible way that I could have stacked the deck. Well, guess what? Same with Rash. And they talk about it in their video. The level of fascination and mastery that's needed to be a seasoned reader for decades and decades like Rash and I is not a joke. You cannot make up this shit that we encounter in these spaces. Pisces, now this is your reading. When we see this first quarter moon phase collaged on the card, it reminds us that we're in for some divination, which is invisible, it's nebulous, and it changes our body. When we see this green field, it shows us the home of our physical body, right? And the moon is about everything that's in our subconscious, our unconscious, subconscious mind, this intuitive self that wants to be heard and seen. And the way they can do it is with a relaxed physical form, right? So you've got to get busy relaxing yourself, especially if you have any ways that you're having expectations about your birthday. That's step number 1. You can just let that go, because you know what? It's your pandemic too. You don't need to torture yourself, right? Give yourself the birthday that you want. Mama's orders. All right. And enjoy Rash's incredible reading for the moon card for Pisces season. You cannot make this shit up. Oh, sweeties, what a blast. I'm going to peek over at the chat and then we'll be signing off. I just want to make sure that I know who's here, that I can say hello. Hello, my Lita. It's wonderful to see you. Yes. Scorpio rising needs the ritual. Yes, big time. I just want to say, hey, really quick. Oh, Mylita, thank you so much for your kindness towards everyone. I'm just seeing it really quickly. Hello, Danny. It's great to see you. Loving you so much. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Yes, I love that word too, Jonathan. I'm just saying, hey, Joanna, I love you. Hi. Hi. Oh, yes. Oh, I know. That's such a beautiful song. And I know that you love music so much. You've introduced me to so much gorgeous music, and you just give me so much love. Okay, sweethearts, listen. I just want to make sure that I can see everything by turning up this light. I like this natural light. And yes, you're going to see wrinkles in my curtain, and I'll deal with that. Mandy McCullough, the moon. I know, the Piscean dream. Oh, yes. I'm so happy to do Tarotscopes, and you're going to freak out when you see, Mandy, what Rash has to say for the moon card in my community tab. Please go like and comment and thank Rash for their beautiful works of magic. Uh, Speaking of which, I'm sending you all my love and magic, sweethearts. And remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my Tarot a Go-Go Tarot Today spell. I'm going to cover the cam and write you a little love note and walk you out. You're welcome to stay and chat with each other. I like a nice, soft goodbye. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, it's just too pretty. Oh, lovely. Look, Renee, we're behind the fairy leaf again in a different way because, you know, this is my Desert Days bandana. Oh, it's so pretty, isn't it? It might even be prettier if I do this modification. Let me see. Oh, I love it. Good, good, gorgeous. All right, sweeties. You might see that camera wiggle just a little bit because this machine is a bit wonky. Thank you, Hussein, for all of your hearts. You want to kiss me? Well, get in line, buddy. Everybody wants to kiss me. You are all such a blessing. Oh, today is so, so special. I'm going to be going and collecting some special treats that are inside of this second print run of Moon Baby Magic Tarot, and I'm just so tickled to get all this out. It's going, of course, a little slower than I want it to, but I have to let this go. I have to be with the magic as it shows up. And I know that I'm still inside of that boundary where I said I definitely knew that I would be shipping these out in February. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've got to keep my eye on that positive and optimistic outlook that I'm very much able to keep that commitment. Really happy about that. Lovely. All right, sweethearts, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.